It's a giant. There's a bluegill in this fish's mouth. But look at that. Hopefully you guys can see that in there. Oh, it's a cat. I got a catfish on. Jesus. Keep him under. Very nice. There's another one. Let's go. That's a nice little thing. Yeah, we're keeping them. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As I'm sure you guys have seen by the title, today we have a really cool mystery box that we're going to give an opening. This time is from Academy Sports and Outdoors, and it is a combination with Mr. Jacob Wheeler himself, the dude that's killing it right now in Major League Fishing. So he put together a mystery box, obviously sponsored by Academy and Magellan. So we're going to go ahead and give it an opening. I've never actually opened this yet. I picked it up yesterday at Academy. So let's go ahead and give it an open. There we go. We have cut the box. So pop this open. Let's talk about the front actually real quick. It's a $70 retail value. Comes with 3 balsa crankbaits, a pack Crush City Mayors, VMC hybrid swim bait, and some Suffix Pro Mix braids. So some nice stuff. Again, $70 retail value. We'll talk about what I paid for at the end and my final thoughts afterwards. So let's give this an open right here. So as soon as you open it, okay. So you open it up, and first thing we've got on top is going to be our jig heads, our hybrid jig heads from VMC. Looks like a 4-pack of the silver with the nice eyelet on it and a 1/4 ounce. Pretty nice, actually, hybrid swim bait jig heads. Nice screw lock on here, as you guys can see. So nice swim baits to include at the start. Obviously, that's going to pair right up with our Rapala Mayors, this time in the Gizzard Shad color. It's a 3-inch. It's an 8-pack of the Mayors. I love the Mayor in the 4-inch size. It's been a great trailer for me. So cool to be seeing it over here in the 3-inch size as well, getting to try this out. Moving on, this is going to be real quick, you guys, because there's not a ton in here. But I guess we can talk color, I guess. So it's nice, just silver and kind of like grayish black on the top. So that's our Gizzard Shad. Moving on, we have our Rapala bait. So we're going to start off right here with our Rapala DT8. This is going to be an 8-foot diving balsa crankbait. It's got a natural rattle in it. It's in the mule color. So you guys can see kind of like a reddish, brownish, orange color in here. Really cool design, nice coloring on there. And we will open all these up in separate videos, probably do reviews on each of these as well. Next up, we have a Rapala OG Slim 6. It's actually my first ever OG series bait. It's got a nice circuit board lip, and it's a floating balsa bait. It's an Ott's Garage, so Ott Defoe made these. This is going to come in the copper green shad colors. You guys can see a nice kind of white on the bottom with some green, a little bit of red in the front, and it is a nice square bill. And finally, our last bait is going to be another OG series. That's actually really cool, good for us. 2 OG series. It's the legendary Balsa OG4. It's the Tiny 4 from Ott Defoe with another circuit board lip. Kind of a square bill look here again. This time in citrus shad, and I think this dives to about 4 foot. So a nice, middle of the road, shallow diving crankbait. And the final thing that we've got in here, again, real quick video, not a ton in here, but we have some 30-pound braid, 300 yards of it from Suffix. They're Pro Mix. I know Suffix makes a decent braid, especially their Pro Mix stuff's pretty nice. So yeah, so let's talk about price and value here. So it says a $70 value. Most of those is going to come from these baits. These are probably between $15 and $20 a bait, especially if they're the OG series. The Mayors are about $8. I don't know what the braid runs, and the swim bait jig heads are about $6. So $70, they're probably close to it. I guess they're valuing that braid about a $25 box of braid. So getting a lot of the money, a lot of the value out of the line. This sells for $49.99, but I actually bought it yesterday on a clearance deal of $19.99, so got it for $20. So I figured by looking at the front at $20, if I got, a decent crankbait, I got a pack of Mayors in there, I was doing pretty well, honestly, guys, because like I said, these Mayors are about $7 or $8 a pack anymore. They're getting pretty expensive for some swim baits. And obviously we've got some really nice balsa baits in here from Rapala. Have some nice, have some OG series at the Tiny 4, the Slim 6, and then the DT8. So a decent mid, kind of getting every depth of crankbait in there. It's square bill and traditional bill. And then obviously our swim bait heads, so we can throw this directly on here. And I'm also a little intrigued about the idea of throwing braid in here. With having swim baits and having crankbaits, I probably would have put in fluorocarbon personally. The braid is an odd choice, honestly, but I'm not going to argue with it too much. I think they just wanted, I think they've got to deal with Sufix, and so they had to put in some braid there. So what do I think value-wise? At $50, I probably would have been a smidge disappointed, in all honesty. I think at $50, I would have walked away from this and thought that I kind of wasted my money. I probably could have bought something a little bit better for myself than this at $50, but at $20, which is what it's currently on clearance on, for, I think it's a great deal. I got 3 crankbaits, got some braid, got some jig heads, and I got some swim baits to go on those jig heads. So I think we're doing pretty good at $20. It's a cool little box put together by Jacob Wheeler. Don't think it should retail at $50. They didn't sell it till, it's probably why there was 25 of them all on clearance yesterday for $20 at Academy. So if you see this video, go check out your Academy real quick, see if they're still on a cut for you. If they are, I would probably pick one up. You know, at least you're gonna get your money back out of the crankbaits themselves. Hopefully get some OG series from them as well. But again, nice balsa crankbaits, can't complain. So all right, everybody, that is going to be our video for today. Again, we got some cool stuff in here. We're gonna check all of it out at some point separately, at least the 3 crankbaits. We've all talked about the Mayor already. You guys know my thoughts on it, and I love it. So we're gonna check out these crankbaits as we get to, you know, spring season and we get back into crankbait season. Right now, I'm not really throwing them. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and ring that notification bell, as it is the easiest way to support my channel. We are growing and working towards our goal of 2,000 subscribers. We're going to probably do giveaway around the 2,000 subscriber mark is what I'm looking at. So make sure to drop a subscription, check in on my videos, ring the notification bell so you know when I'm doing stuff. So you guys can hear about that as we get towards it. Also, please be sure to check out my Instagram. It's also Tyler Plackey Fishing, and check out the podcast, which is also on my YouTube. It is the Tightlines Podcast. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.